We are actually live again. I know I've been saying that I'm live every day for the last 2 months, but we have not been live. We have been outside and recording the show. So now we are live once again, and I'm still in my car. I don't know if you can notice, but this is a car. This is not a basketball gym, but that will soon change. I am moving to Colorado, and we will be taking care of these shows in my new studio. Okay, now the studio is not built. I I am in the process of building the studio. I actually have to build my own PC. Then I to get like the lighting. There's like so much stuff that I have to get done. Getting a couple of basketball hoops so that I can make this thing just into something big. I'm even going to get a host. All right. So heads up for that in the future. We're here on March 1st. And for the next few shows, they're going to be on the road. Okay. I don't know exactly how I'm going to pull this stuff off, but I'm going to take care of it because I will have this show every weekday. And eventually I'm going to have it every day of the week. Because as always, we go by our book, Limitless Hoops. If you have the book, you can follow along. If you don't, you can buy the book on Limitless Hoops. All right, I'll tell you the workouts to do, etc. All right, the quote of the day for today is have zeal. All right, that's enthusiasm, to be zealous, to be overzealous, to be enthusiastic about basketball. If you have passion and you want to just have like a lot of energy to go towards something, that's always the best case scenario if you're trying to become a great basketball player or great at anything. If you have intensity and passion for it, you're going to go far. All right. So have zeal is today's quote of the day. It's a 2-word quote since it's Monday, not Sunday, but Monday. All right. I'm going to talk about all the movies today. And what I was thinking of was I can go in detail for each movie for the first 12 days of the month, maybe. So since today is the first day of the month, I would talk about the first grade movie. But I'll also list them all just for today, but I'll only talk about one. Then we'll talk about our elementary stuff. We have 6 different drills for elementary school today. Since it's a Monday, it's a workout day. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays are workout days. Tuesdays, Thursdays are team stuff. Saturday is open gym. Sunday is shooting. All right. Then our middle school stuff and our high school stuff. Then we'll also talk about um, our monthly homework as well. And then lastly, our daily challenges for each grade. All right, so we have a lot of stuff to get to. I'll go ahead and get to it. And again, I mean, our channel is not, it's not huge yet. All right. But one day I hope that little ticker over there that says like 4 people are watching, I hope that ticker gets to like 5, maybe even 8 people, maybe like 80,000 people. I don't know. All right. But anyways, the movies for this month are first grade, watch Cars. So second grade is The Babe. Third grade, Cool Runnings. Fourth grade, Breaking Away. Fifth grade, Blue Chips. Sixth grade, Eddie. Seventh grade, Cinderella Man. Eighth grade, Gridiron Gang. Ninth grade is Draft Day. 10th grade is The Damn United. 11th grade is The Color of Money. And 12th grade is Any Given Sunday. My favorite movie from that list, it's actually a few of them. I would say maybe Cool Running, Any Given Sunday. Cinderella Man was amazing. And Draft Day is very, very good. And Blue Chips was good. I almost named them all. All right. Gridiron Game was, oh man, they're all great movies. Anyways, though. But what's up, Gavin Dodge? How you doing, man? It was nice seeing you guys yesterday. If you guys came out for my last day, that was really fun. I do love working out kids, which is why I do it. Someone said, man, you know so much about basketball. I do not know so much about basketball. I know so much about basketball compared to like high school, junior high, and elementary kids. I think that my knowledge is on par with like a college coach, maybe like right below theirs. Only difference is that no one with this much knowledge would ever try to like do a first through 12th grade program. Or I actually go down to third graders. And if they did do that, they would just try for the wins. So I think that's my unique strategy is that like I'm giving you my knowledge at an early age. If I were a college coach, I would be just a run-of-the-mill coach. All right. But I do appreciate the acknowledgement and the praise. All right. Anyways, let's start with the workouts today. If you're an elementary kid, you should be doing pick and roll, pass to roll. This is just a regular pick and roll coming off the screen. We always want to get to the free throw line extended for a deep three. When we come off that on ball screen, we want the on ball screen to be away from the ball so that we can react to the screen and react to the defense. All right, make sure that you're not just running up on people, fouling them, because if you're moving while you're screening someone who's defending on someone, it's a moving screen. So you want to be set about 4 feet away from them. And as they're dribbling the ball towards you, now they can read the defense. If the person shows too early, you can slip, etc. Right? But for this one, you're going to pick and then roll, open up toward the basket with the inside foot pivot, reverse pivot, and then you're going to go to the basket. And this is if they show on the screen, but just kind of show. It's not like a heavy show. If it was a heavy show, you would do retreat. If it was no show, you would go to the basket. So this is like in between. So you just do a regular pick and roll, and you're going to roll because there is no help side defense. If there was help side defense, you would go pick and pop. Also, what I'm going to add to my show is video and examples and like a demo, because I know that if you can follow along with my words, you're already pretty smart. I mean, you probably already know it. I'm just reminding you of it. But those of you guys who don't know, like let's say some bad players or whatever, you guys need to see some visuals, at least like a board out here. So I'll get to that. Just know it's not it right now. Give me by like April. Can I get the show up and running by April? We'll see. That's my goal. Next one is weekend ball pounds. You take the ball with your weekend. Mine is my left hand, or really, I have no weekend. What? No, I definitely have a weekend. My weekend is my left hand. Take the ball and you pound it down. It's about shoulder height. And you throw it down so hard that if you didn't touch it and catch it, the ball would go like 30 feet in the air. So you throw it down that hard. No weaknesses, exactly. Bluff and recover is a drill that we do for defense and offense reasons. If you're guarding the corner guy and the person drives towards your corner, you don't help out. You don't just jump off. All right, you want to bluff and recover. Who did it the other day? It was Patty Mills, St. Mary's graduate. All right, lost a game by helping out on the strong side. They kicked out to the corner. There is no help, and I thought it was really funny because the announcers are the commentators afterwards. The TNT group with Charles Barkley and them, they were like, as soon as the play happened, they were like, Patty, what are you doing? Because they all knew it. The help side is supposed to come from somewhere else. It's not supposed to come from the strong side. You're supposed to bluff and recover. But for this one, we work on offense and we work on that pass if they happen to not bluff and recover. Help side to close out, quick shots. Help side to close out is just being in the middle and sprinting out to close out. Quick shots is getting the ball on the inside and throwing it up quickly over both shoulders. And then fast break, post seal. Again, I wish I could show you guys all this stuff, but just know these are the drills. All right, I'll get better at it later. Anyways, talking about the movie, I said that I'll talk about first grade. The first grade movie is Cars. All right, now, again, the first grade movies, they're going to be kind of silly if you're an older kid, but I legit didn't see this movie till like last year. All right, it was a pretty good movie. I mean, it's definitely a sports movie since it's NASCAR. Definitely a sports movie since it talks about competitiveness and things like that. And these movies are meant to inspire, and they're supposed to inspire you at a certain rate. All right, so as you get older, the movies will become more, PG and R rating movies. All right, and hopefully all along the way, it keeps you inspired and keeps you willing to go. I know for me, movies meant a bunch. And the first grade. I guess the first grade challenge for the day is to make 25 shots today on a hoop of any size. All right, so I have a small kid shooting on a small hoop. All right, just to talk about the rest of the challenges, if you're a second grader, begin day 1 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. You can find the video for that online, and it's just 2 minutes of ball handling. Switch every 15 seconds, 8 different drills. It even has cool little music and stuff like that too. You can find the list of workouts on Limitless Hoops if clicking on drills, or you can go to 50 All Stars and click on curriculum, and then click on drills from there. Third graders, you guys should be doing begin your month-long Chastain challenge. Fourth graders, begin day 1 of your homework assignment. The homework assignment for this month is shoot 25, 50, or 100 weekend shots per day. I did see someone do this today, and that was Ren Marchetti. I don't know. Ren, he did his weekend shots. He happens to be a left-hander, so he did right-hand shots. I don't know if he did 25, 50, or 100, but weekend shots per day, that's tough. So he's following the book right now. And if you follow the book, you're going on a great pace. All right. For fifth grade, it is begin day 1 of fast class. That's a drill card that Momo got the other day. She said, "I knew you were going to give me that card because I'm so slow." Anyways, what's up, Blake Bastani? Sixth grade, you guys are doing day 2, week 5 of 5 perfect weeks. Speaking of Blake Bastani and week 5 of the 5 perfect weeks, he is currently on week 4. No. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. He's done 5 weeks straight. He's on like week 13 or something like that. He's cycling through them. And I don't know how many more weeks he has, but you can let us know in the comment section, Blake. But I think right now he's running 4 miles a day this week. Maybe 5. I have no idea where he's at, but he's doing the 5 perfect weeks. He's doing the shot shop drills. He's doing he's watching our videos from our History of Hoops page. That's in our challenge section, and he's doing our Euro steps. I think 6 different Euro steps. He's going through and working on them all. I specifically picked those things out for him because I picked the 5 perfect weeks because he needs to get stronger. That's where it includes jump roping, ball handling, push-ups and planks with the divine drill, and it also includes the running. And then I included the Euro steps because he needs to get quicker. Included the are more savvy when he's playing basketball. I include the jump ropes because he needs to get quicker as well. And then the last one is include the running because if he's never tired, he'll appear quick to everyone else. So he's doing a 120-day challenge right now. It's very, very unique just for him. So hopefully he can finish this out. And he also was our champion for the push-ups for last month. And he got another coin. He's the only person with 2 coins in the entire world right now besides myself, but I'm the bank. So it's pretty crazy the month that Blake has had. Hopefully he does not die. If he does die, my bad. I will speak at his funeral. But he'll be a hell of a basketball player in the meantime. Anyways, to continue, we have our 7th grade challenges. You are doing keep up with the 10-month Chastain challenge. If you're a 7th grader out there, you should be doing the Chastain challenge every single month. We did have some 7th graders try that, but they kind of gave up after a while. If you guys want to continue that, you can start it back up again. All right, it's never too late to start. 8th grade, begin day 1 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. 9th grade, do the 10-minute drill. The 10-minute drill is to get you recruited. It's drills that you would need, like hurdles, like flare cuts, everything that would show a basketball coach in college that you know what you're doing. And while these things won't make you make college basketball, every college basketball player knows how to do these things. So it's like a checklist of things. Again, it shows people doing the video online, so check that out. 10th grade, day 2 of the workout card. The workout card is what it's on our site again on the challenges section. There's just 4 different things to do per day. If you're a high schooler, you have to do it times 3, maybe. I think, or maybe times 2. Whatever it says, you do it times 2. And then 11th graders, day 1 of 100 of the Preobrazovanie challenge. That's our Russian challenge that Edward did and Zach did. And it includes 5 sets of Lana's moves, Kobe Bryant post, elbow sweeps, double bounce series, 50 push-ups, 25 knee jumps, 5 minutes of God's drills, and make 10 free throws sprinting for your misses. And then lastly, 12th grade, for today, you are doing the 10-minute drill as well. All right, those are all the challenges, talking through them, just getting used to it. All right, and so hopefully you guys are doing it. Going back to our workouts, we already talked about the elementary school workouts. Now we're talking about the middle school one. You guys have the half court game, which is a very, very fun game, shooting from half court. If you happen to miss the shot, you shoot the ball. You have to make 3 shots from the elbow if you missed it by hitting the rim. If you hit just the backboard, you have to do 3 scissor dribbles and then make 3 of those from the elbow. If you airball it, you have to shoot and make 3 threes to shoot your half court shot again. And then you want to see how many half court shots that you can make in 10 minutes. If you happen to make one, you do a victory lap, and then you're allowed to shoot another one. So always between every half court shot, you're doing something. And this drill is great to have a fun day to play against someone. And we call it the half court game, even though you only shoot like maybe 6, 7 half court shots during it. For your half court shots, make sure that you shoot them with an arc. It's a great way to practice. Add some pressure to your half court shots too, so you're not just jacking them up. All right, our next one is to make 20 scissor jumpers in 3 minutes. If you're doing this for a workout, you have 10 minutes to do each of these workouts since there's 6 different workouts. you're working out for an hour, you can try that drill 3 different times and see if you can do it 3 straight times with like maybe a 15-second break in between. Ball pickup layups, that's sprinting toward the ball while the ball's on the ground, on the elbow, and you're sprinting toward it. Scoop it up with one hand, with your inside foot, outside hand, hitting the ground at the same exact time. With your next step, you're going to smash it together. Next step, you score the basket. And then we have hurdles. Oh no, sorry, juke straps. Whether you have juke straps or not, you can get a partner or a dog. Hurdles. See how many times that you can jump over. Again, you have 10 minutes to take care of this, so you can do it in sets. And then jingle bells. If you don't have jingle bells or anything like that, like touch that makes noise, you can just try to touch the net or the rim or the backboard, whatever you can, for 10 minutes. And again, you can do it in sets. Do sets of 20, 25, and see if you can do like, I don't know, 5 sets of 25, whatever it takes, 10 minutes. And you just keep jumping with something barely out of your reach, so that when you touch it, it's exciting. Anyways, let's go on to our motivational story of the day. It's one of my favorite stories to tell. I won't even read it. I mean, reading it's lame. I got this story. All right. There's the sun in my eyes. Let me block that real quick. There we go. All right. So one of my favorite stories. All right. College basketball and college in general. It's on the other side of a door. All right. You're in a room. On the other side of this door is college. If you open up the door with the knob, you make it into college, but you don't play basketball. If you can break down the door, you can be on the college basketball team. All right, and this is life. All right, it's hard to make college. You have to break down that door. But if you open the door at any point in time, you're just going to say, okay, I'll go to this school because this school will allow me to do academics. My parents will pay for it, blah, blah, blah. But you won't be on the team if you open the door. So of course you're not going to turn that knob, especially not early on, not when you're in 7th grade, not 8th grade, maybe not even 9th grade. You won't turn that knob. But when you're toward the end of your career and you are like a junior, senior, now you're going to start to think about turning that knob. Why? Because there's now a fire in your room. Because if you don't decide sooner or later, you're going to burn. All right, you're not going to make it to any college. So you're going to feel that fire. And when that fire's in your room, what are you going to do then? When you're a high schooler and you know you're not going to make a college team, what are you going to do then? All right, are you going to still try to break down the door and like saw at it and like chop at it with an axe, hit it with your hands and bleed? All right, or will you just turn the knob and easily just get through the door and get away from the fire before you get burned? All right, now that's a pretty easy answer. You should open up the door, dude. You should open up the door. All right, but the other flip side of it is this. There's people out there, probably in Oakland, Washington, D.C., places like that, where they can't turn the knob because their parents can't afford college. They can't turn the knob because they're in a bad school district. They can't turn the knob because, geez, like they have to take care of their family or whatever. And for them, basketball is the only way to college because the door is locked. So what these guys are going to do, once they start smelling that fire, once they start seeing that fire coming for them in 9th grade, 10th grade, they're going to break that door down. And that's why it's so hard to play against teams from areas where they take basketball seriously, is because you're trying to break a door down that you can open at any point in time. And there really isn't a fire behind you. They're trying to break the door down that's locked. And the fire is really, really close to them. And the fire is very, very real. And I know you want to break it down, but as that pain hits your hand, you're going to tell yourself, why don't I just turn the knob? And since that isn't an option for them, that's the only reason why they're better than you. That's the only reason that they try harder than you. It's because they have to. They're desperate. All right. It's like someone running a faster mile time than you because they had a dog chasing them. It's basically cheating. All right. But, that's how life is fair. All right. Life is fair because, y'all got an open door. So maybe you shouldn't be able to play in college. You guys have it easy. And maybe they should have the advantage because, who cares? You guys already have everything. They have nothing. So let them have basketball. I say screw that. All right. If you want to play college basketball, I don't care if you're a zillionaire. If you want to play, you break down that door. All right. Pretend it's locked. Add more fuel to the fire behind you, so that it makes you go faster and faster and faster. All right. So that's what I want you guys to do, is to pretend that your only way to make it to college is a college scholarship. Like if I didn't get a scholarship, I would not have gone to college, period. I was a straight A student my entire life. I was smart, I was this, I was that. Yo, I don't know. No one in my entire family ever went to college. Ever. All right. My dad went to Bible college, my fault. That's it. All right. No one went to college. Now I've had some brothers and sisters make it to college since. But that's it. All right. So you have to start playing with desperation. All right. Okay, John. All right. I've spoken enough about that. All right. Next thing, we have our high school drills. +7, -7. It's a great game to play if you're by yourself. Shoot the ball. If you miss it, you get -1. If you make it, you get +1. If you want to make it harder on yourself, you can add -2. If you miss it, +1 if you miss. If you want to make it easier, you can go +2 if you make it, -1 if you miss. That's pretty complicated, but just know all the instructions are on our website. All right, blindfold dribbling. As I said before, all your little mask and stuff that we're using, you can use it as a mask, or you can use it as a blindfold. All right, it's perfect. All right, so totally use your mask as blindfolds, and use your ball handling. You can go with one ball or two ball. You get better at it so that you're not tempted to look down. Get used to where the ball's bouncing. Get used to what the ball's gonna do. Rhythm drill is a fun drill. It's another ball handling drill. Get faster and faster and faster at it. Scissor ladders to shots, going through the ladder, then side dribbling out for either a shot, crossover dribble and pull up, or going straight to the basket for a layup from both sides. Explode as fast as you can. Then the last two are flare repeat to shots, just repetitive flare cuts from either the baseline going to the corner, or from the top going out to the wing. And the coach is supposed to hold the ball and only pass to you whenever he feels like it, whenever you've done it perfect. And then interior cuts and passes is when one post gets the ball, the other post will cut to the open spot, and they practice that quick cut, catching and scoring. If you catch the ball on the low post and the other post is on the high post, he's gonna dive to the basket, catch it high, score it high. If you catch the ball on the post and the other post is on the opposite post, he's gonna flash high to the high post, catch it and shoot it. And then if you catch the ball on the high post and the other post is on the low block, he's gonna drop down to the baseline and then switch blocks with his hands up and catch it and score reverse miking. All right, fairly complicated, but yeah, you should get it. All right, next one. That's about it. All right, so that's our show for the day. I also wanted to include things like talking about the NBA and things like that, especially when my Lakers win and they kick the crap out of the Warriors. Honestly, that's like the only team that we can beat right now. So I'm just happy that we're winning again. The Warriors y'all will come back. Okay, Clay will get unhurt one day. You're good to go. Okay, stop tripping. But for right now, LeBron owns you guys. All right. I honestly think that my Lakers stand a chance. I know it's going to be hard without Anthony Davis, but I think that we're slowly figuring it out. We might make some deadline trades. We got a few other big men. It's going to be hard. For the Warriors to make the playoffs, that would be awesome. All right. Other teams, the Nets, they're doing unbelievable, of course, because they have just a flat-out great team. But I think winning during your first year is extremely hard. All right. The Boston Celtics, when they had their big three join, they didn't win their first year. They won their second year. The Miami Heat, when they had their big three with Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron James, they lost their first year. It takes some growing pains. So I would not be surprised if the Brooklyn Nets lost, but dang, they should probably win. The Clippers, that's the only team that I cheer against because I'm a Lakers fan. So, but yeah, the Giannis Antetokounmpos are, I guess they're also known as the Milwaukee Bucks. They won, and Finn brought up the last second play by Giannis, and he was going to the basket, and he had a game-winning dunk, and he took like steps before he caught the ball, and steps as he caught the ball, and steps after he caught the ball. It was weird, and it looked like a travel. Listen, it's a gather step, I guess. All I know is that in the NBA, based on the rules, that's allowed. And then Finn said, well, I'm not allowed to do that. Yo, when you get to the league, it's new rules. So make the league. You can't complain now. All right. You have to go by the rules that are presented to you. And know that rules change every game. Sadly, rules change every game. Every single game, there'll be new rules. All right. And the rules aren't meant to change. It's just that different refs call it differently. And the team's also affected. So like if a team is like playing really aggressive, the refs just won't call that many fouls because they want the game to move. So it's weird. When the team is like being like frustrated and they're like talking to the ref too much, maybe they'll call it tight. So you have to read the rules during that game by reading what the ref is doing. You have to react in a way where you're going to be helped by the ref adjusting to the rules or whatever. You can't yell at a referee. You can't be frustrated based on this. You can't keep traveling if they're calling traveling. You got to adjust. And for me, I was in Lithuania, and they kept calling travel whenever I went anywhere. Because here, you have to dribble the ball, and once the ball's out of your hands, your back foot can leave the ground. There, the ball had to touch the ground before your back foot could leave. And man, it slows players down, basically. And I kept getting travels calls. So what I did was I just caught the ball, started dribbling, and then I went and did my moves. So I didn't complain. I just beat the system, and I won a championship. So it's your job to adjust to the rules. And if you want to, the best adjuster to every rules, man, it is James Harden. James Harden adjusts so much. He takes advantage of every rule to like the point of where it's basically cheating. So be like James Harden in this regard. John, are you in Colorado yet? I am not in Colorado yet. I am quarantining, so I'm staying away from people so that I can go to Colorado first. So I'm going to quarantine with my friend who has stayed inside forever. So I can just make sure that I'm not, passing anything on to my mom and dad. So I'm quarantining for this week. I'll be in Colorado on maybe like Sunday morning, I think. It's going to take me a long time to drive. I will be traveling Saturday, but I don't have to do the show on Saturday because I'm not doing weekends yet. Eventually, I want to do weekends, but so this show will be good to go. When I get to Colorado on Sunday, I will see all the stuff that I want to build the PC with, and I got to make my show there, okay? I promise I'm going to make a good show, and I want it to be an amazing show. So if you guys have any advice for me, what you guys might want to see, let me know during that time, all right? I'm going to go over the movies one more time and tell you my 1 through 10 rating of each of them, and watch the movies. I assure you, these are inspirational things. So I'm going to tell you my grades for these movies based off of the grade level. Okay, so if it's a little kid movie, it might get a higher level. All right, so first graders, watch Cars. For Cars, I would give that out of 10. It's like a 7. It's a good movie, solid. Second grade movie, watch The Babe. It's a movie about Babe Ruth. I would give it like a 6. Third grade, Cool Runnings, about the Jamaican bobsled team. Yeah, that's like a 9, dude. That's a great movie. 8 or 9. Fourth grade, Breaking Away. I've never seen it. I guess it's a cycling movie. If I watch it, I'll tell you my grade. I don't know the movie for that. Fifth grade, Blue Chips. It's a movie with Shaquille O'Neal's in this movie, Penny Hardaway's in this movie, and a few other like basketball players at the time. And it's a movie about a basketball recruit who's Shaquille O'Neal. And this guy's this new coach is getting all these players, but he's like paying them to be a part of the team. It's like crazy. It's a great movie. Are you going to start doing the live stream 5 days a week again? Yes. Well, the live stream has always been 5 days a week, but it hasn't been live. So yes, it will be live 5 days a week at this time. And that's why I'm doing it at 5 o'clock Mountain Time. So 4 o'clock Pacific Time. So I would give Blue Chips an 8, 9 as well, maybe an 8. Sixth grade is Eddie. It's about the New York Knicks. And it's funny because someone posted a meme that said the last time that the New York Knicks were good before this season, since they're finally doing well again, was in the movie Eddie. It's with Whoopi Goldberg. She's a coach. She got called down from the stands to coach the team because she was like talking so much trash during the game. She's a Knicks fan. But she wound up doing well. It's funny. Cinderella Man, 7th grade movie. I would give this one a 9. It's a great movie about a boxer from the 30s who's desperate. I've showed you guys a clip about that. There's a clip on it on our challenge section. If you click on the movie playlist, It's a great, great, great clip that shows you about desperation, what you could do then. Eighth grade is Gridiron Gang with The Rock as a coach. He coaches like a down and out like football team that's like made up of like gang members and like kids that have like fallen into gangs, and he's like trying to like pull their lives up. It's a good movie. I would give it like a 7. Ninth grade Draft Day. Yo, that's a deep movie. I like it a lot. I give it a 9. All right, it's about just this NFL team going through their draft day preparations and who they're going to draft, who they're going to pick, and everything that goes along with it. It's a cool movie. The Damn United soccer movie, I think, no, rugby movie. I have not seen it. The Color of Money, I just saw that one last year. Pool movie, it was pretty good. I'll give it like a 7. 12th grade, Any Given Sunday, 10. That's an amazing, amazing movie. But it's for 12th graders, so ask your parents if you can see it. Anyways, it's a football movie. Great, great movie. The halftime speech is also mentioned on our movie playlist. And so if you check our challenge section, the movie playlist, I listed maybe 10 different movies. They're really cool. Anyways, that's all that I have today. That's 30-minute show right there. Again, I'm going to make the show better. I promise. I promise. Anyways, it's great seeing you guys yesterday. Great seeing you guys today. All right, live stream. I'll see y'all tomorrow and every day after, okay? Anyway, any suggestions, throw them in the comment section. I will talk to everyone about every single thing. Follow the book. Follow me. See you later. Peace. Bye, Blake and Gavin, whoever else was watching. Peace, guys.